Hi, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything. Um, when my girlfriend got released from the hospital this last time, within a couple of days of us being home, I got sick. Now, I'm making this video because I completely lost taste and smell. And while a lot of things happened, I'll go through real quick what happened to me, and hopefully what I'm doing can possibly help you get your taste back. That's something that you really need. Trust me on this. Um, Within 48 hours or so after me bringing her home from the hospital, I really believe I caught this at the hospital. Now, I was sitting here literally freezing to death. I was wearing my coat. My skin was cold. I was shaking. A lot of bad things. And I don't like being cold. My vision literally went out. My head was dizzy. Um, I was sitting in this chair right here, and I just went, woo, and I was on the floor. Um, I was throwing up this clear, it's like a liquid, and I'm literally laying on the floor, fell out of the chair, laying on the floor, throwing up. Unfortunately, it was to the point where I was having to go to the bathroom like every 10 minutes, and it was nothing but fluid. So, that happened for a couple days, where I would get dizzy, my vision would start to go, and immediately I would start throwing up. Now, it's been like a week and a half since that hit me. Um, I have problems sleeping. I can't breathe laying down on my back, or if I lay on my left side here, I have to lay on my right side or I can't breathe. Midnight, he really likes to get on top of me, roll me on my back, and he'll lay on my covers and make like a little hammock, and I can't breathe. So it was really, really bad. I would be burning up one minute and then freezing the next minute, jumping back and forth. Dizzy, lightheaded, foggy, uh, vision would go out, uh, can't smell anything, can't, and everything, literally everything had this raunchy taste to it. Everything. It all tasted bad. Everything I ate or drank, um, coffee, even now the coffee's off, but it's getting better. And anything I ate, it was just this disgusting. I don't know how to describe it. Um, Go watch videos on the pranks where they're squirting that liquid ass, and I swear, that's what everything tasted like to me, like liquid ass. I mean, it was that gross. It was so bad, I did not want to eat or drink anything, and I mean nothing. The taste was that disgusting. Now, I did look up COVID, and I had several of the symptoms. I am not going to go to the doctor. We are already paying on hospital bills for my girlfriend. So it seems like I did get COVID at the hospital. Um, I'm not vaccinated. I will not get vaccinated. So I'm dealing with this. Um, but I needed to eat. I needed to get some semblance of taste back. Something to where not everything is completely disgusting. Now, even now, things like meatballs that we normally buy, um, the texture alone and the taste is really, really bad. But I have found a few things, and I did something first. Now, I did look up if you get COVID and your taste goes away, or you get this really bad taste in your mouth, you have to retrain apparently your taste buds and all this other bullshit to where you can actually taste again. And they recommended strong smells and strong flavors. You know, things with chilies, peppers, um, something with a really strong taste to it. Now, the strongest thing we have is what I used. Now, I've used this 3 times so far, and every 2 days, every other day, I will do this. Now, be warned, this is going to, if you do this, it hurts like crazy. It burns, it hurts, it's painful. But me doing this has actually started getting my taste back to where I can eat. Right now, I can eat things like Salisbury steak if I put it in bread, which I've always done. There are certain foods I can eat now. They still taste off. Now, this isn't cured me, but I'm still sick. But if I keep doing this, the more I do this, it seems like the more my taste buds and smell are coming back. And like I said, I'm still sick. I still run a fever. I still get chills. So this is something that's probably going to stay with me a little while. But I had to figure something out so I could eat. So if your taste is gone, or if everything, I mean water, coffee, soda, if everything just tastes disgusting to you, to where just the thought of eating makes you want to throw up, maybe you should try this, and maybe it can help you like it's helping me. And I will go over some basic foods that I can eat that do not want to make me hurl, okay? Here's what I did. Because I looked up COVID, looked up the symptoms and all this that happens with COVID, I'm pretty sure that's what I have. But I'm not going to be one of them people that live with, not being able to eat, or just everything is so disgusting, it makes you want to throw up every time you put food in your mouth. That's not going to happen. And because they say you have to have something with a very strong flavor, very strong smell, to basically retrain it, your tongue and your taste buds and all this, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to go out and buy certain things. I'm going to use what I have. And the strongest thing I have is this. Be warned. This burns, it hurts, it is painful. And what I did was I took some, put in a glass, put it in my mouth, held it in my mouth literally as long as I could, which was, the first time I did it, probably about 5 seconds, because it hurts that bad. It burns that bad. I spit it out in the sink, and I just ran water over my tongue immediately. You have to get that to where it's like shocking your tongue and your system here, and then get it off, because it is painful. After the first time I did that, within 24 hours, I would even say 12 hours, I was so hungry that I just wanted anything in my stomach. Just 2 pieces of toast with butter. That's what I had. And it didn't make me want to throw up. I could actually taste a little bit of the butter. The toast wasn't bad either. Now, I do not use normal, bread. It had to have some texture to it. Just white bread toasted with some butter. That was after the first time I used this. The second time I did that was a couple days later. And I can't live off of toast. So I tried, you guessed it, you got it, Raisin Bran. A bowl of Raisin Bran. Now, the milk did taste off, of course, but the Raisin Bran I could tolerate. It wasn't bad, it wasn't great, but it did not want to make me throw up. Really, Midnight? Yeah, stuff on your head. The third time. Remember, I'm doing the Everclear every 2 days. The third time, I was hungry. I did not want cereal. Midnight, move. My girlfriend, she came home from work, and she wanted baked potatoes that night. Really? Simple baked potatoes with butter and a little bit of cheese, and I could tolerate that, and it wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. It did not have a nasty taste to it. Now, it still does not taste perfect, but I can actually eat. Bananas are also another thing that I could eat without having a super nasty taste in my mouth. That you could actually taste some of the banana. I could actually 100% also eat sirloin burger soup. And I did eat 2 cans of that in the past 3 days. And unfortunately, I'm out of soup right now. Now, a little trick I'm going to tell you about that I use right after I do the Everclear. Really? After I do the Everclear, spit it out, rinse my mouth out with water, I grab one of these. And I can actually taste the flavor. And what I do is I'll bite off a little piece and hold it on my tongue. And I can actually taste the flavor coming through on the popsicle. Now, it doesn't matter if you make a popsicle yourself or if you buy something with some flavor in it. You can freeze some juice and do that on your mouth and hold it on your tongue within, I'd say, 5-10 minutes after I do the Everclear. I can do this. And I can start to taste this. Really, Midnight? So, if your taste is gone because of COVID or whatever reason, and you look up how to get some taste back, because everything you eat is literally disgusting. Everything you drink is gross. I mean, I spent literally 4 days not being able to drink coffee because it was so nasty. Now, it still has an off taste to it, but I can drink coffee. That's the thing. Getting your taste back to where not everything makes you want to throw up is a must. So we have baked potatoes. Last night we actually had the barbecued rib things. Normally we get Salisbury steak, and we ended up getting one of those by mistake. And I made that last night, and I rinsed off the barbecue sauce off of mine, and I ate it in bread. The Ribwich generic Walmart, whatever, banquet, whatever they're called. Excuse me. So I'm getting to the point now where I can actually eat solid foods without getting sick, without the taste being so bad that just anything that goes in my mouth makes me want to throw up. And this is how I did it. Now I'm going to keep doing this because it seems like every time I do this, yes, it burns like crazy and it hurts beyond hurt. It does. It's absolutely painful. But the longer I can hold it in my mouth and then spit it out, and then I'd run water over my over my tongue, then within 10-15 minutes I have one of these. And I just break a piece off, hold it on my tongue, and I can actually taste the flavor of the popsicles. It seems like the more I do the Everclear, the more my taste is starting to come back. I can eat things like cereal now. Baked potatoes. Like I said, there are still certain foods that still have kind of a gross taste or texture to them, like meatballs. I can eat a can of spaghetti meatballs. Actually, I can eat about half a can right now. And then it starts to kind of meld together, I guess you would say, which is not a pleasant experience. I can eat it. I can taste the spaghetti sauce, and I can taste the meatballs, but it's not a real pleasant experience right now. But some things are absolutely fine. Bananas, baked potatoes with butter and some cheese, Raisin Bran cereal. I'm not sure about other cereals. I say Raisin Bran because it doesn't have a lot of sugar in it, and that's what I have. Just some toast with some butter on it. You'll be able to find different foods for you that you'll be able to eat. Now, in the first few days of me having this, I was taking Flintstones chewable vitamins that we got from my girlfriend because one doctor told her she had to have iron, and then after they gave her blood in the hospital, they're like, you do not take iron ever, period. Do not take them, so I've been taking them. I take 2 of those Flintstones chewables a day, one in the morning, one at night, and I have since I got sick, okay? If you have no taste, or if everything tastes really bad, to where you can't eat, literally, you put something in your mouth, it's just disgusting taste, or there's no taste at all, this may help you. Like I said, it is very painful. When I put this in my mouth and hold it in there, I hold it on my tongue as long as I can, and then I spit it out and I run water. My head is literally in the sink, running water over my tongue and in my mouth. Because I don't want to leave it there. I just want this to actually get to where it absorbs into the tongue, and then I want it out. I want it off, out of my mouth. And this is helping me get my taste back. I just started drinking coffee again yesterday. Yesterday, day before. Coffee's not bad. Is it perfect? No. But I can drink it. It still has a little off taste to it. And a lot of things do. But listen, if you've had COVID or if you've gotten sick like I did, now I had hot flashes, I had cold flashes, blurry vision. Vision actually went out at one point. Um, Tunnel vision, foggy head. I literally collapsed out of this chair and ended up on the floor. Actually, that happened to me twice, but the second time I felt that coming because my vision started going, and so I got out of the chair and more or less kind of fell the last couple inches to the floor. And the reason I did that is because every time my vision got blurry and everything got foggy, I would throw up. And I wanted to make sure if I was throwing up, I was throwing up to where it'd be easy to clean up, which is not over the carpet. Yes, I know it's disgusting talking about this. Water, literally going to the bathroom, was nothing but water. I ended up taking 2 anti-diarrhea pills on the second day, and that stopped that. Um, the stomach was still queasy though, but the main thing was not being able to eat or drink anything. I literally could not drink water. It was so disgusting. Everything had a real disgusting taste. Everything tasted the same. Just nasty. I was coughing for a bit. Hard to breathe, of course. Let's see, what else? Oh, muscle aches. I hurt everywhere. And I mean my toes literally hurt. The bottom of my feet, the top of my feet, my legs, my shoulders, every muscle in my body, whether I knew there was a muscle there or not, it hurt. It was painful. I could not lay down and put covers on me on my feet. They just hurt that bad. I tried to get a shower. I got dizzy in the shower, and I literally almost collapsed in the shower. I could not breathe. My vision started to go. I got dizzy. I mean, it was literally 4 or 5 days before I could get a shower, which I understand is not a good thing. But if you're going through this and you're not able to eat because everything is just nasty or you have no taste, personally, I would rather have no taste than that nasty, disgusting taste that I had in my mouth at all times. It would not leave. Toothpaste. Literally, I would brush my teeth, and it was so disgusting that I literally had to keep myself from throwing up while brushing my teeth. Another thing that I did find that I could eat after the second or third day um, was just a tomato with some salt on it. Alright? That was after the second or third day. That's about the time I was eating just toast and butter. Then within 24 hours, something like that, I was up to baked potatoes with butter and cheese and cereal. Do not get sugar sweetened cereal if possible, because anything with a sugar in it tastes really bad. I did try yogurt, strawberry yogurt, and strawberry banana. It is bad. I mean, I don't know how to describe tangy liquid ass. That's it. If you've ever smelt that, then you know how disgusting it is. Yogurt was bad. It was that bad. But it's getting to the point now where I can eat yogurt and it still has an off taste to it, and the yogurt itself has a taste to it. But when I eat the fruit, I can taste the fruit. Same goes for pears, pineapple, A lot of different things that I eat, I just can't think of right now. Uh, a peanut butter sandwich I can tolerate. Uh, I had a ham and cheese sandwich yesterday with ham, cheese, tomato, and lettuce, and the flavor was still a little bit off, but it's not as bad as a few days ago. Like I said, it seems like my taste is getting better the more I do this. Now, I'm not drinking this. I just put it in my mouth, hold it as long as I can, spit it out, and then rinse my mouth out really good. And within 10-15 minutes, I grab something like this, and I'll break a piece off, hold it on my tongue, and let it melt. And I'll do that through the entire popsicle. Um, you may not have to have this. You may not have to do this. I do it basically to help my tongue cool down and to see if the taste is getting better for certain things. So foods you should be able to eat if you do this. Remember, it's going to be painful. It is painful every time I do it. I only hold it in my mouth approximately 15-20 seconds. Longer if possible. I spit it out. I rinse my mouth out really good. And the sad thing is, even my teeth had this really nasty taste to them. I could not eat. I could not drink. But my teeth, just having teeth in my mouth, it was such a disgusting taste. Within a few days, I was eating baked potatoes, cereal, of course, toast. Now, I have had toast that I put in the oven and just put a slice of American cheese on it. And I could tolerate that within a few days, a couple days. Now, this is a great popsicle. Yeah. Now, it still does have a little bit off taste to it, but I can definitely taste the grape flavor. It seems like things with more sugar in them still have a more of an off taste. But generally, after I do the Everclear, within 10-15 minutes, I'll bite a piece off, hold on my tongue. Not bad. So, and I'm putting this back because I have coffee actually. And when I do that, I will bite off a little piece and I'll move it around on my tongue to different places. And when you do that, you can definitely tell where your taste is coming back. Like I said, I can eat a variety of things. I can't go over the entire list. Um, some things still are not the best tasting. Anything like ramen noodles, spaghetti, I can tolerate it. I can make the chicken and rice. That's actually pretty good. It's not a bad taste. Um, chili is hit and miss on chili because I really don't care for spicy stuff. But when I eat chili, a lot of times it has too much spice, and I can actually taste that spice. Um, like I said, it's hit and miss. Things that I do avoid, things like tater tots right now. because one, the texture and how it smashes, and it having a mouthful of tater tots is no. That's no, 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 no. Um, Mashed potatoes, instant mashed potatoes with some butter, a little bit of milk, I can tolerate that without an issue. What I normally do is if I'll make instant mashed potatoes just for me to eat, I'll just take some bread and slap it in the bread and kind of make a mashed potato sandwich. Because I'm trying to get full without, overfilling myself. And with the butter and milk, the instant mashed potatoes isn't bad. And it seems like the more I do this, the more my taste is actually coming back. You will have to try different foods for you, and don't give up, all right? Because after the first time I did this, I still couldn't drink coffee. It still had such a bad taste to it. I didn't have coffee for literally days on end, period. It was just so gross. After the third time, the third time, I will do that again today. But after the third or fourth time, I can start drinking coffee again. Like I said, it's still not perfect yet, but my taste is slowly coming back. And there are certain things I can eat. Once again, a baked potato with butter and some cheese on it, I have no issues with. Some toast with butter, I have no issues. Raisin Bran, I don't have issues with. Now, I don't drink the milk. I'll just use the milk to soften it up. Ow, Midnight, stop. Midnight's digging in my leg here. Ow. What? But if you've gotten sick and your taste is gone, or everything tastes disgusting, they say you have to retrain everything with strong taste and smells. Can't get much stronger than this. And I have found that with me putting it in my mouth, spitting it out, rinsing my mouth out, I have been able to tolerate certain foods right now, and it is getting better. Every time I do this, I only do it every couple days, because I don't want to burn my mouth or, dry it out completely. So I only do it every couple days. But it seems like the more I do the Everclear, the more stuff I'm able to eat. And the more stuff I can actually taste. Where it's not completely disgusting. Now, I apologize for this video. I know it's long. But I can't be the only person out there who has lost taste to where I wouldn't even say you lost taste. I would have rather lost every bit of taste in my mouth than experience this. Everything was so disgusting. Water, coffee, juice, any type of food, so disgusting that just putting anything in my mouth made me want to just it was that gross. I literally could not eat or drink anything. Even taking the Flintstones chewable was so gross that it made me want to eat. And when I looked this up, what do they say? You have to have things, you have to retrain everything to re-smell and taste. Now, I can't smell anyway, so I don't know if my smell is, since the smell is gone either. Because my nose is always stopped up. Don't you do it. Ugh. So, it's not like I can smell anyway. but taste is something you definitely know if it goes or starts to go. Once again, maybe this will help you out if you're going through this like I'm going through it. Like I said, it's not perfect, and it's starting to get cold here. But I can at least drink my coffee again. I can at least eat. And this has been holding on, I guess, a week, week and a half, something like that. It took me a few days, well, probably actually about a week, to give this a try. And honestly, I should have done it sooner. Alright, well, that's it. I am fixing to go. I hope this helps someone out with their issues and problems. The title of this video will be I lost my sense of taste or something like that. Now, I didn't lose sense of taste completely. Just everything was disgusting. Gross. It was nasty. Watch videos on prank videos with that liquid ass. Now imagine that smell as a taste. Imagine that every time you put something in your mouth, that's what it tastes like. It's that gross. Everything I ate. But now I can eat, one other food right here that is really good. I found out that I can tolerate apples and cinnamon oatmeal, but the maple and brown sugar oatmeal has more of a taste that comes through. That's another food that I've found that I can tolerate that has a decent taste to it so far. So it's maple and brown sugar oatmeal, bananas, baked potatoes, cereal, sirloin burger soup, just toast with butter. I can tolerate the broccoli cheddar rice and chicken. Sandwiches right now I can eat. Believe it or not, the ham sandwiches, which is just 2 slices of ham or a slice of ham, a slice of American cheese, and sometimes I'll put lettuce and tomato. I can tolerate that. I can actually taste some of that. Tomatoes with some salt on it. Things like that. I had carrots last night and could taste the carrots. That barbecued ribwich stuff from Banquet. I rinsed off the barbecue sauce as much as I could, slapped it in some bread, and it was fine. Like I said, my sense of taste is coming back every time I do this. It seems like it's getting better. So, anyway, I apologize for the length of this video. Maybe this can help you if you had COVID or have some reason your taste has gone out or whatever. That's it. I am fixing to go, and hopefully this helps someone out. All right, bye.